killed, man. You know, I know you probably think he was.
What are you
19
going to
years
do,
now,
Red
but that's
Witch?
still a kid.
No, no one deserves it. He didn't deserve what I said to him. He didn't. He didn't. You're right.
Yeah, that's
No,
no
but
excuse. Alcohol's no excuse. I don't
it's
think
not.
so.
It's not. It's
I've not
not
been
on.
racist and said the things you've said, and I've been listening. You've seen me, guys. I've been legless. You know what I mean? At times, I've
That's
never
true.
come out with such shit like that. I've come out with shit. But
Everybody's a
not,
different kind of drunk, and I have been in
Thank you, Instagram.
alcohol therapy. I've done group work with many different types of people who have had all sorts of alcohol issues. And yes, some people when they are drunk, they are racist to police officers. They get arrested. They do, you know, these people when they've so.
Misread not well, Luke. So basically what I'm hearing here is deflection, massive deflection. Instagram, send the footballs, darling. Don't send, thank you anyway, thank you. Hello, Pauline. Yeah, massive deflection on everything else. So basically making excuses of why she said what she said to so many people.
Sobered up and they've been clean for 5 years. They're the most loving people I could ever
Thank
have
you,
met,
guys.
you know. And I never ever hold what they did 5 years ago into account when they were drunk, because people
Hello, Maxine.
when they have drinking issues do all sorts of crazy things, all sorts. I mean,
If I can start
we
abusing the whole of
looked at
TikTok.
every single thing that a recovered alcoholic has done in their lives, we'd be disgusted in them. But when and I know someone who has done group work and been into therapy with
Excuses.
alcohol issues,
Excuses.
I know if that is not them when they are drunk, that is not them. And
I
we
mean, listen, I know that there are some people that are probably making comments here that probably racist off TikTok. The difference is they're not doing it on TikTok. You know what I mean?
yeah. And the thing is with me, Ange, I am a nasty drunk. I'm not a nice drunk.
Yeah, but I don't think you can, you know, if
I don't think you're a particularly nice human being either when you're not drunk, to be honest with you, from what I've watched. And drink definitely isn't an excuse.
listen, I can be a nasty drunk too. Believe me, I can be, but I would not be racist when I'm drunk. If you're saying that when you're drunk, they're sober thoughts.
Cockapoo,
You know
behave!
what? Everyone's saying I'm unbothered. Honestly, guys,
Cockapoo,
I am
you will
very,
be
very
muted.
much bothered about what I have said and what I have done. I am at home. I have major anxiety to leave my house after all the lives that were fired up about me yesterday. People wanting to target my address. You know, people could find out what schools my children go to.
Right, so that's when we step over the line, trolls. That's when we shouldn't be doing stuff like that. We should not be targeting kids. It's not the kids' fault. Leave the kids out of it. She said what she said on TikTok. What do we expect to be done now?
Are your team?
No, we're not playing that. What do we expect to be done now? Because for me, she needs to leave the app. That's just what I say. It ended in violence between her and a neighbour. She went back on the app. She wanted to battle for clouts and gifts. Because I think other creators have also taught that there's no repercussions of saying things, but on this one there's massive repercussions. On this there's massive repercussions because you went far too far.
To especially my
I
daughter.
don't agree with shit like that. People are
Yeah.
doing that. They're
And that's why nobody gets
because
cancelled.
Children should be left out of it. Children are innocent. This is not about a kid's.
I'm just going to move on, Angie. Because, like...
To her dad's for a week, you know, I was free, you know, I felt like there was no consequences to me drinking. So I knew before I came on TikTok that I was going to have a drink and everyone on TikTok was going to know I was drinking. I had that intention.
Well, backfired, didn't it, darling?
Then, before I know it, I'm so legless.
I've got Louis' mum, don't worry.
That I've just come out with the most crazy things just for TikTok entertainment. And it really isn't. It really
entertainment to say that King Louis doesn't deserve a heart.
But the thing is, I can't even remember being on with King Louis. I can't remember being on with Hustle. I can't remember being on with Tommy. So when I was drunk and I was looking at all these people, I really had no control over what was coming out of my mouth because I really genuinely, as a sober person now,
thank you, guys.
I would never ever
guys,
dream
don't
of
forget your
talking
heart,
to somebody
Thank
like
you.
that. It was alcohol
I'm
fueled
hoping
and
a positive has come out of this, and that's King Louis has tripled his support.
Yes.
I'm good and I'm glad, and he's brave and he's strong. I don't think I could cope with having to ever go through something like that. I mean, we don't live forever. I could get really ill one day. You know, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. I've been ill myself. I've had psychosis when I gave birth. I have been on the brink of disaster. I was 7 stone. I could have lost my life. I know life is precious. I know
It is precious.
I know life is precious. I know it.
Like I said, there's no excuse for what you said. You know what I mean? I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to come off the app, or are you staying on here?
Well, the thing
Off.
is, Ange,
I don't know if you've just
Let's do a poll, off or on the app. Let's do a poll. Let's see what TikTok think. We've got 1.4 in here. Let's do a poll. Smiley face, stay on... Right, because people say, oh, we get it mixed up. Smiley face, stay on the app and say sorry. Sad face, off the app. Hello, Welsh. So, 482 people say off. 14 people say stay on. An apology is enough.
to be honest.
I was speaking to my sister about this, and TikTok has helped me because usually I used to be, when I was in my drinking situation, I used to drink a lot. I used to gamble a lot as well on my phone. And since using TikTok, just my drinking, I only drink once a week now. I do tend to drink a lot when I drink on that one day. And I used to gamble. I used to go to town at 2 o'clock in the morning on my own as a lone woman. I used to go to the
14 people need shaking up. I get what you're saying, guys, but you have to respect their opinion, okay? Whether we agree, because I massively don't agree with it. I think you should be off the app. I think she should be off the app. Massively don't agree with it, but we're in here to have opinions. Do you know what I mean?
Miles back home, I used to put myself in.
Shut up, Miss Red.
Dangerous
Stop texting
situations. Things. And since using TikTok, I haven't done that once. I haven't gambled. I haven't walked in the middle of the night.
You know what, though, Court Assassin, it's all about you, you know? Let's talk about King Louis, what you said about...
Yes, Angie, get on with it, Angie.
There's just no excuse, and my advice to you is you've got to...
Guys, don't forget your heart me's. Thank you, everyone that's come in here today.
I just don't think
you've cancelled yourself.
Yeah,
I agree with Ken.
I don't know how, if I fire up alive, what abuse I'm going to get, or, you know...
You're going to get more abuse. Listen, I don't agree with anyone who's threatening, yeah, if you've got children.
I agree, Angie.
Agree that.
I agree.
But you're going to get a lot, you know, and you're going to have to go completely private, you know what I mean? And I think people are still going to hammer you until you're off. Because, you know, it wasn't this once. You said it to many people. You said it to Pearl, to Hustle, about
Tommy,
someone else. Do you know what I mean?
Torian, Paigey, Alicia, Corey. Buncie, Dean. Dean says Buncie. Dean, just because you're having the time of your life now with your new boyfriend, yeah? Don't put your love and everything on us lot. You know what I mean? Every 10 minutes going live together, laughing and joking. We don't want to see that. Bun Dean and Instagram. Anyway, I was going to say something.
I don't know why I said that to King Louis. It's just the most weirdest thing to say to somebody. It's really the most craziest, outrageous thing. And I think I wanted to say the most outrageous things to anyone. The thing is, if it wasn't King Louis, it would have been Tom, Dick and Harry. It just so happened that...
Do we think she tried to be Easy Q and it went wrong? Do we think she tried to be Easy Q and it all went wrong? Should we do a poll? Let's do a poll. We're nearly done here, guys. We've got to hear from King Louis's mum, who did come in to the chat today. So, smiley face, yes. Sad face, no. Do you think she tried to be Easy Q and it went wrong? Smiley face, yes. Sad face, no. Because I don't even think Easy Q would do that. I don't even think she'd do that. Like, no chance. So, okay, let's do the poll. Let's see what people think. What music are we putting on now? I like this one. She tried to be Easy Q. And... oh, God, I've just gone into CLAs. No, don't go into CLAs. Don't go, because she always calls you out. And 125 say no. I think it went very wrong. It backfired. And she's just a vile person. And no one's going to change me on that, because I've seen her when she's sober. When she's sober, she's not a nice person either. I've seen the way that she, you know, when she's battling at night. Guys, let's get to 50,000 likes, please. 47. I pressed no by accident. Sorry, Linz. No, Angie, don't freeze on me, darling. Oh, Angie, we were...
To her dad's for a week, you know.
Guys, don't forget your heart, me.
He does deserve a heart. He deserves the best things in life. And
so when I really think about it, you're saying that he doesn't deserve a heart, and you know, and to be not be here anymore.
No, and I don't.
Ask the chat, Kay, who I mean. Cat, ask the chat who I mean. Yes, Lady Nicola, that's the one.
I don't agree.
You know, King Louis's been in hospital since he was a baby.
I
And
know
then-
it's horrendous, and I have had experience,
Oh,
right,
fuck, here we go
with
again.
my own children.
Here we
and
go
the
again. Me.
fragilities of life. I really have, and I would never ever go out of my way, right,
Oh.
intentionally to hurt somebody's child, or
You did.
I wouldn't want
You
them
did.
not to live. I wouldn't want them to get ill. Like, I wouldn't do. I have experienced that
Yeah,
myself.
but how do you think they feel
Liar.
right now? After
They're
what-
probably angry. Of course, they probably want to wring my neck. They probably want me hung, drawn, and quartered. I understand. I get it. If
I
that
just
was
want you
my
off the
son,
app, to be fair.
As someone was racist to my son, or someone said something about his health condition, whatever it is, as a mother,
Yes,
I am
Trinity,
a mum,
let's go.
It hurts you bad. You want to go out of your way, like, and a knight in shining armor, and protect your kids. So yeah, they have every right to be angry at me. They are completely understandable. It's understandable.
Hello,
I just
Mandy.
want them to know that I do not mean, and I
Prince
did not
Brat,
mean
I know.
any of the things I said. It was just
I know,
for
Casby.
TikTok entertainment.
Have you reached out to him?
I have messaged King Louis to apologise. I would rather ring him or
No,
do
we
a
don't want you
phone
to ring
call or
him
something.
so you can have a drink
I
and
don't
ring him
think
on
he
his
would-
phone. No,
Why?
you're not having his number.
hasn't, no.
Blue hearts for Louis. You're not having his number. Piss
Well,
off.
It was just for TikTok entertainment.
Piss off, you're not having
and,
his number.
Yeah.
People do a lot of things on this app. They say the most crazy things. I mean, probably people haven't maybe said the things that I've said.
No, they
but
haven't.
It was just for
Ow!
You know what I feel though?
entertainment.
I feel that you've come on here, right? Apologize. Well, I don't know, kind of apologizing or explaining yourself because of the hate you're getting. I don't think that you have any remorse.
I absolutely do have. That's calm down now. To her dad's for a week, say the most crazy things. I mean, probably people haven't maybe said the things that I've said, but it was just for
You know
TikTok
what I feel though?
entertainment.
I feel that you've come on here, right? Apologize. Well, I don't know, kind of apologizing or explaining yourself because of the hate you're getting. I don't think that you have any remorse.
I
Yes, Angie,
absolutely
you're
do
talking now.
have
Let's go.
remorse, and I don't know
You
what I
have
could.
remorse because of yourself.
I don't know what I could do to.
Thank you, Shelley.
To prove that I wouldn't know how to prove how remorseful I am.
Say sorry and get off the app.
Now.
Sorry.
If you weren't getting all this hate that you're getting, you wouldn't be in my box right now.
True.
Well, I don't know why you've got me in your box.
You asked to go in her
at the end of
box.
the day.
Explain yourself. You wanted to get in the box.
Yeah, I do, and I think you understand, and you've said this that people do things on TikTok to get the views up. They do things on TikTok to
I wouldn't do
get the
that.
followers.
I wouldn't do
I
that.
wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I did though, and at the end of the day, it's
Exactly,
not because
Sarah.
I targeted King Louis. I did not target him. If it wasn't him, and it was,
I
someone.
do believe what she's about to put a new goal up, Luke. Oh, have we done them already? We haven't done them already, have we? Oh, we're going to end up giving about 30 bags of sweets away. We're going to end up giving about 30 bags of sweets away now. Oh, don't tell, what's her name? Sugar Bliss. She's going to go mad. Oh, she's going to go mad. Right, we'll do 250 people. That's 25 bags of sweets.
One random, from a different part of the country, I think I would have just said the same thing to them. I would have said the same thing because I wasn't specifically targeting anybody.
I do believe her on that. I do believe her on that. That anybody she'd have gone live with, I do believe her. That she would have abused anybody. She would have abused anybody that she went on live with. I do believe that.
Well,
So, King Louis's amazing mum comes into the box. No, there's no excuse. I'm not making an excuse for her. I think she's vile and disgusting. I'm not making any excuse for her. I'm saying that she would have gone at anybody. Anybody she went on, like me, Miss Red, anybody, DG, anybody.
are you King Louis's mum?
Can you hear me?
Oh,
Yeah, I can, yeah.
I just want to say I'm absolutely disgusted. Absolutely disgusted. Do you know, I watched you yesterday and my son hadn't even told me about the conversation he had with you, and I cried. I tell you why I cried, because everything he's been through and everything he's gone through, to sit on a screen and be absolutely mocked by you was the vilest thing I've ever had to witness.
Blue Arts for King Louis's mum,
vile,
please.
Vile lady. I feel sorry for your children if people are making threats. There's no excuse. That's not good, and I do not condone anything like that at all. Absolutely not. But what you did to my child, let me tell you, I have never,
Thank you
ever
evermore, darling.
witnessed something so disgusting in all my life. He has sat on this app. He's promoted organ donor awareness. He's promoted giving blood. People have gifted him, and if they want to gift him, that's fine. That's lovely and totally appreciated. He doesn't beg.
He deserves all the
you
gifts.
You called him names. You mocked him. You called
I've never seen King Louis ask for a gift once or beg for a gift once. Never once.
him a prostitute. Do you know what you did was outright fucking bullying, to be quite
Beep.
honest. You should
Beep.
be.
I agree with you.
And to be honest, what I'm hearing from you now, what I'm hearing, I don't know about everybody else, is a woman that's shitting herself because she's had a backlash.
Beep.
And you're not fucking sorry. one
Beep.
bit.
I
You're
am
just doing
sorry.
this.
I am.
Well, do you know what you should be? You should be. And if you've got a problem with drink, then I hope you go and get the help that you need. Because sitting on TikTok and bullying people that are poorly and have been poorly all their life and are just trying to do good, or pass the time or whatever they want to do, they're not harming anybody. But what you did is harming. It was outright disgusting. In fact, you know what? In this moment right now, I haven't even got words. Show your face, lady.
Show your face.
Show your face.
Get on the
I want
camera.
to see your face. Show us all your face. So
Well,
don't hide behind that screen now. No, come on. Show your face.
I just don't think there's any need for me to
I
show my
think there's every
face.
need. I think there's every need. You bullied my son. He's fought leukemia. He's fought meningitis. He can't walk because his hips have been affected from the chemo. He's now had this heart transplant that hasn't come. Heart transplant isn't a cure. He certainly didn't get it off TikTok either. The heart that you badgered him
Just
about.
hearts, please, guys.
Let me tell you now, he had more respect for the donors family to divulge any information. Not that they're given a lot of information. Clearly, it shows what lack of information you know about the organ donors and anything to do with
Thank you, Prince
any
Pratt.
type of recipients and how they are. Absolutely. Come on, show your face. Come on.
I just don't think it's going to help the situation.
Oh,
I do want to
Look
say
me
to
in the
you.
eye. Show face.
I do want to say to you though, I do understand why you are angry. You've got every right to want to, see me get the worst punishment in the world.
No, it's not about seeing you get. It's not about you. It's not about
But I
what
can
you
feel
get.
the anger and
No.
you've got...
No. You see, this is where you're going wrong. This isn't about you.
Thank you,
this is
TikTok
about my
Baker.
son and how you made him feel. So show your face.
I just don't think it's going to help for me to show
Can't
my
argue with
face
the
so
woman.
then
Why
I'm
not?
then
Why
screen
not?
recorded. Then
Come
I'm
on,
then
you're
screen
bullying
recorded
my son.
to get
Come
more
on, show
backlash
me
than I
your
already
face.
have.
Let me
Because
badger
I am-
you. It doesn't feel nice, does it?
No, it's not. It's not nice at all, no.
No, it's not. You talk about your
And
children.
you haven't
Let's
even
talk about
said-
my child. My
You
child that was fighting for life, fighting for a chance at life, hasn't had a chance of life. And yet you sat there bullying him, badgering him, calling him for everything. How fucking dare you? Who are you? Sitting there now on
Big
the
up
screen,
to her.
hiding behind it,
Blue
telling
Arts,
everybody
guys.
about poor you.
Big up to her. Fair
I
play
don't
to her.
want to make this about me. I just don't know
You
what
made,
else I could do.
you made it about you for 2 hours, sat on Angie's about your trauma, what you've been through. I'm sorry you've been through any trauma. No woman, no man deserves to go through any trauma, but you made it for 2 hours about you. 2.5 hours about you.
to tell you how
Get yourself
sorry I
off
am, and I
TikTok
don't
and get
mean...
yourself some help.
I just want
that
you
would
to
be
know...
the best thing you could do for your children, quite clearly. Take yourself off this app, go and invest some time in yourself, get the help that you need, and that will help your children. That's probably the best thing you can do. And I tell you what, while you're at it, go and give some blood, go and sign yourself up to the organ donor register and educate yourself a little bit more. And while you're at it, maybe go and educate yourself on what racist comments are and what not as well, because I've heard about that and that was utterly disgusting. I mean, you're sitting there today saying how you've got family this, family that. Well, even worse then that you're coming out with such disgusting comments.
It is really bad, and if I could take back everything that I've said. But I just want you to know I wasn't specifically targeting your son.
Really? It seems to everybody else you seem to know a lot about him.
I wasn't.
When you didn't specifically target. I can tell you now, you wanted to do this on TikTok, you wanted to do that. There's better ways to get your kicks, honey. Absolutely better ways. Like I said,
it was the wrong way.
The best advice I can give to you is to take yourself away from TikTok, go and get yourself the help that you need, and I think that will be the best thing to benefit your children as well, and everybody else, since you seem to attack everybody else in the making.
Yeah, I do agree. I do agree.
Well, that's it. Take my advice. Take my advice and run with it.
I'm really sorry for you having to hear that as well. I'm so sorry. I can't imagine.
I won't cut it.
I know it won't.
It won't. It won't. I invite you to come and you.
So they're now showing they're now showing a list of people. I don't think this is gifts. I think this is followers. I think this is people that have followed Court Assassin.
I do agree. I do agree.
Well, that's it. Take my advice. Take my advice and run with it.
I'm really sorry for you having to hear that as well. I'm so sorry. I can't imagine.
No, it's gifters, is it?
I know it won't.
No, it won't.
It
won't.
taps.
I invite you to come and you can come and meet me. You can come and meet my son, and I'll tell you what. I'll show you everything he's been through. But
don't give her
saying that. I don't think it would be fair.
Don't give her the time. Don't give her the time of day. You don't need to speak to her. She's apologised. Has she apologised? Don't give her the time of day. Don't give her the time of day.
Put him through that.
It's gifts, is it? I don't know.
I would like to meet you.
No, piss
face
off.
to face and apologise.
No, thank
to
you.
personally.
Ouch.
I don't have to meet your son.
I don't think that's a good idea, Court Assassin.
I wouldn't even put it on TikTok. I would just personally meet you. I wouldn't imagine putting that on TikTok, but I would love to personally meet you.
Only you knew the fight that he still has. Do you know a heart transplant isn't a cure? So he has this heart now, and obviously he's having weekly biopsies at the minute to check for rejection. The anti-rejection meds in itself can cause secondary cancers. His kidneys are struggling. He's had to have some dialysis. You know, he is far from out of the woods. He's already had acute.
I know. I can't.
You know. Then you should know that your behaviour is tough. Angie's had to pull an apology out of you. Angie, did you or did you not? You've had to pull that apology out of her. It didn't.
No, I apologise.
True.
Before Angie said that, I did apologise, and obviously, yes, I did speak about other things, but would love to. I mean, you probably don't even want to see me, but I would want to apologise to your face.
Spoilt brat, get out of here right now. Just get out of my life. You're clouting off this too. Get out of my life. Get out. Just get out of my life. People got nothing better to do than make fake accounts to come in here and troll me. Get out.
Meet Chromebook Plus at Curry's with a tool.
Telling everybody about poor you.
I don't want to make this about me. I just don't know what else I could do to tell you how sorry I am, and I don't
get yourself some help.
I just want you to know.
That would be the best thing you could do for your children, quite clearly.
TikTok.
Take yourself off this app, go and invest some time in yourself, get the help that you need, and that will help your children. That's probably the best thing you can do. And I tell you what, while you're at it, go and give some blood, go and sign yourself up to the organ donor register and educate yourself a little bit more. And while you're at it, maybe go and educate yourself on what racist comments are and what not as well, because I've heard about that and that was utterly disgusting. I mean, you're sitting there today saying how you've got family this, family that. Well, even worse then that you're coming out with comments.
It is really
Thank
bad.
you,
And
CLA Smart Meter.
and if
Thank
I
you,
could
family. Guys, don't forget your heart,
take
please.
back
Thank you.
everything that I've said, but I just want you to know I wasn't specifically targeting your son.
Really? It seems everybody else you seem to know a lot about him.
I wasn't.
When you didn't specifically target. I can tell you now, you wanted to do this on TikTok, you wanted to do that. There's better ways to get your kicks, honey. Absolutely better ways. Like I said,
it was the wrong way.
The best advice I can give to you is to take yourself away from TikTok, go and get yourself the help that you need, and I think that will be the best thing to benefit your children as well, and everybody else, since you seem to attack everybody else in the making.
Yeah, I do agree. I do agree.
Well, that's it. Take my advice. Take my advice and run with it.
I'm really sorry for.
Hello, Karma Kaz, darling. I've seen you creeping, Karma Kaz. How are you, Karma Kaz, darling? Are you okay? Hello.
You having to hear that as well. I'm so sorry. I can't imagine.
Karma Kaz, at least do a heart me. At least do a heart me, Karma Kaz. Come on. I know you can do it, bud. You made some diamonds. So do a heart me.
I won't cut it.
I know it won't.
It won't. It won't. I invite you to come and you can come and meet me. You can come and meet my son. And I'll tell you what, I'll show you everything he's been through. But in fact, saying that, I don't think it would be fair to put him through that, to put him next to you.
But I would like to meet you face to face and apologise to you personally. I don't have to meet your son.
I don't think that's a good idea, Cortez.
I agree with
I
Angie.
wouldn't even put it on TikTok. I would just personally meet you. I wouldn't imagine putting that on TikTok, but I would love to personally meet you.
Big up Notorious. Thank you, beautiful.
Notorious. Heart transplant isn't a cure. So he has this heart now, and obviously he's having weekly biopsies at the minute to check for rejection. The anti-rejection meds in itself can cause secondary cancers. His kidneys are struggling. He's had to have some dialysis. You know, he is far from out of the woods. He's already had acute
I can't.
You know. Then you should know that your behaviour is tough. Angie's had to pull.
Does Karmakaz want the box? Does Karmakaz want his opinion? Karmakaz, I'm getting told you want the box. Does Karmakaz want the box? He can come in the box. So, an apology isn't going to be enough on this, and we all know an apology isn't going to be enough. Thank you, Lizzie Roots. Thank you, Carla, for the rose. Thank you, Lizzie. It's just not. Apology is not going to be enough. And she needs to get herself off the app and go and help herself. That's what she needs. Karmakaz, do you heart me?
Angie, did you or did you not? You've had to pull that apology out of her. It didn't.
No, I apologised before Angie said that. I did apologise, and obviously, yes, I did speak about other things. But would love to text. I mean, you probably don't even want to see me, but I would want to apologise to your face. I want to apologise to your face. I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
Thank you, Karmakaz. I know it killed you to do that. There's no good that's going to come out of an apology to people's face. The woman just wants you to apologise and get off the app. There's no value going to come out to anybody for you two to meet face to face. So just apologise and get off the app. Someone like you shouldn't be on the app. She just shouldn't be on the app.
It's not about me, it's about my son.
It is about
what you did
as
to
a
him.
mum.
You did it to him publicly, bashed at him publicly,
and you as a mum,
metaphorically, whatever you want to call it, calling him names.
I honestly can't imagine me as a mum having a very poorly child and someone doing that. Like, I couldn't imagine.
There's no words, you're right.
There is no words for it. There is no words how you're feeling.
Thank you, me, myself,
I'm just a mum, and when my kids get a cold,
thank you guys for the gifts, Teresa. Because what you did, I don't know how you sleep at night right now. Like I said, the best thing that you can do is get off TikTok, get the help you need. That's the best thing you can do as a mum for your children. Because this is not how mums act. Mums don't go on TikTok doing what you did. They just don't do that.
No, they don't. You're right. It's unacceptable. You are absolutely right. It should not have happened in the first place.
Thank you, Kiss. Thank you, Prince Brat.
So, like I said, you want to do something good.
I will message you. I mean, I will message you when I come off.
Keep
I will give you my number.
Keep your money.
I've got nothing to hide. You know, my number. You know, you can ring me. I'll give you my address.
I don't want to ring you. Your negative energy. Like I said, the best thing for you. I feel sorry for your children. You know, go and get yourself some help. Go and just get off here and go and get the help you need, because you clearly do need some.
And that's what's happened, guys. That's what's happened. So thank you for coming in. Yeehaw! Thank you for the cowboy hat, guys. Thank you for all the gifts. So just in short, basically, like, that was probably the most disgusting. Can we have blue hearts for Louie's mum, please, in the chat? That was, thank you for the rose, Elizabeth. That was the most probably disgusting thing I've seen on an app. I mean, lots of people have said lots of things. Let's not forget, people have said lots of things on this app. But in one night, I think
you know what? Everyone's saying I'm unbothered. Honestly,
in
guys,
one night, I think you offended everybody.